Today we're recapping Mickey 17, directed by Bong Joon-ho. In the dystopian year 2050, Earth is overpopulated and governed by megacorporations. Amid mounting debts and threats from a ruthless loan shark, a disillusioned civil engineer named Mickey Barnes, played by Robert Pattinson, and his best friend Timo, played by Steven Yeun, a fast-talking opportunist, flee the planet. They enlist aboard the colonial starship Daedalus, part of an initiative to colonize the icy exoplanet Niflheim. Upon recruitment, Timo is trained as a shuttle pilot, while Mickey is coerced into becoming an expendable, a controversial role reserved for high-risk missions. Through reprinting, each death of an expendable results in a new clone body implanted with the last memory backup, effectively turning Mickey into a disposable asset. Despite the bleak nature of the job, Mickey tries to maintain optimism, and over the 4-year voyage, he forms a tender relationship with Nasha, played by Naomi Ackie, a principled and intelligent security agent wary of the cloning program's ethics. Upon landing on Niflheim, the crew finds the planet hostile and biologically incompatible with human life. A team of scientists, driven by Kenneth Marshall, played by Mark Ruffalo, a coldly pragmatic politician leading the expedition, begins experimenting on Mickey's clones to develop vaccines. 17 clones die in grotesque ways, frozen, infected, melted by acid snow, all to test human survivability. Mickey 17, the latest iteration, is sent on a mission to capture a native organism, later dubbed creepers, tentacled bioluminescent beings. He falls into a glacial fissure and is presumed dead. Timo, sent to retrieve Mickey's flamethrower, used as currency, leaves him behind despite hearing his distress signals. But instead of devouring him, the creepers inexplicably carry Mickey 17 to the surface, uninjured. Dazed but alive, he returns to the ship, only to find that a new clone, Mickey 18, has already been printed. Marshall's policies strictly forbid the existence of multiples, more than one living version of the same person. By protocol, both should be terminated. Mickey 18, trained for efficiency and loyalty, sees Mickey 17 as a threat and tries to kill him. But Mickey 17 proposes a radical pact: alternate missions and deaths, preserving their shared life in secret. 18 grudgingly agrees. However, things spiral when they discover Timo has been trafficking flamethrower fuel to colonists as a recreational drug. Mickey 18 violently confronts Timo, nearly killing him, but is stopped by Nasha. That night, Mickey 17 is invited to dinner by Marshall and his manipulative wife Ilfa, played by Toni Collette, who is rumored to have her own political ambitions. At dinner, Mickey 17 is poisoned with experimental synthetic meat and hallucinogenic painkillers meant to test mind control compounds. The trauma causes a breakdown. He's rescued by Kai, played by Anna Maria Vartolomei, a fellow security agent with questionable motives who tries to seduce him. Mickey flees to Nasha, and the two rekindle their trust. He reveals the existence of his clone, and to his surprise, Nasha accepts both Mickeys, seeing their struggle as proof of their humanity. Kai stumbles upon the secret of the clones and reports them. Simultaneously, Mickey 18 decides to assassinate Marshall during a public unveiling of a monument made from Niflheim rock. But during the ceremony, 2 baby creepers, Luco and Zoko, emerge from the rock, causing mass panic. Luco is tragically killed by security. Mickey 17 saves Zoko, but the existence of the clones is exposed. Mickey 17, 18, and Nasha are arrested. Outside the ship, thousands of creepers surround the colony, demanding the return of Zoko. While imprisoned, Mickey 17 recounts how the creepers saved him. Nasha concludes they are sentient and communicative, not mere animals. Timo, working under orders from the loan shark, whose agent is on board, is forced to dismember Mickey 17. But 18 volunteers to take 17's place in a ploy. Nasha overpowers Timo during the switch, but before they can escape, security intervenes. Marshall announces a genocidal plan to wipe out the creepers, blaming them for the expedition's setbacks. To ensure no further resistance, he destroys all memory backups of Mickey, making this the last version of each clone. Ilfa offers a twisted solution. Send both Mickeys outside wearing bomb vests, tasked with collecting creeper tails as gourmet delicacies. Instead, the Mickeys seek out the creeper's leader using a salvaged translation device. They learn the creepers are a matriarchal species in mourning for Luco. The mother creeper demands Zoko's return and a human life as recompense for Luco's death. As Marshall arrives with his armed guards to eliminate them, Mickey 17 signals Nasha, who stages a hostage-taking of Ilfa to negotiate Zoko's release. In the standoff, it's revealed that several security officers are disillusioned with Marshall and switch sides. Ilfa is arrested for her part in the atrocities. In the final moment, Mickey 18 detonates his vest, sacrificing himself to fulfill the creeper's demand and killing Marshall. With Marshall and his cronies gone, peace is brokered with the creepers, who agree to coexist. The truth about the expendable program leads to a tribunal. Ilfa, disgraced and imprisoned, later commits suicide. Timo is attacked by the loan shark's enforcer but kills him in self-defense. He testifies against the loan shark back on Earth, earning amnesty. Nasha is elected leader of the new colony, bringing ethics and diplomacy to the fore. As spring dawns on Niflheim, a new colony begins to bloom. At the groundbreaking ceremony, Mickey 17, reclaiming his birth name Mickey Barnes, publicly destroys the cloning device, bringing an end to the expendable program and affirming that no life, especially his, should ever be considered disposable again. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe below to watch more movie recaps with Brian. Comment below which movie you'd like to see recapped next.